Well, good evening. I'm Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. Tonight we're talking about Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is wisdom energizing fun. But what what hypnoacuity is, it takes you out of the thinking memory mind and it don't activate your frozen in time subconscious representation thinking therapy. It's about hypnoacuity. Acuity is keenness of vision, listening, and uh, and opening up to keep the subconscious mind quiet. And that's what it does. And so as we move forward here, and we keep going. Oh man, we screwed this up. And what hypnoacuity is all about is this. I hit the wrong button and I went away for a few seconds. But hypnoacuity is about sovereign expansion, pure liberation, outlaw optimism, politically incorrect inspiration to expand you through life. And what politically incorrect inspiration does, it dissolves your thinking memory mind and keeps it quiet while you expand through life, and also dissolves politically correct perfection programming, because we're flawlessly imperfect, because we're perfect for who we are, but we just get into trouble for not in trouble, but we get into challenges because our thinking memory mind takes over. And something I really have expanded into is thinking, knowing, and knowledge all have subconscious representations of previous events in our lives, and that's where we stay stuck at. And then we try to get out of our situations with a thinking and knowing, and we end up in the same place, because our thinking and knowing mind is representations from the past. Everything we was taught in school was from the past. And so we opened up to understand that the now is all we have. It's right here. But it really rises you above the institutionalized education, corporate controlled thinking, and media malarkey. That's what hypnoacuity does, because we are manipulated from our subconscious mind and everything we ingrained in it. Even though we think we didn't, we did. And our ancestors, their survival mode thinking, knowing the way they live life is still very prevalent in our life today through our subconscious frozen in time descriptions, representation, images, words, and all that. And one thing Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is non-college education, free of corporate controlled thinking and media malarkey. Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity and the neuro liberating lingo that I discovered is my self-taught stuff to expand you through life. I never give people tools. I give people wisdom and insight to discover their own talents, to move you forward in life. Everything I read in self-help, personal growth, self-improvement, punctuated writing, and from psychologists, they always told me how to handle what was wrong with me. They never showed me how to liberate myself from myself and my viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, emotions, and feelings. That's what Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity shows you, the way to expand your life. And something else I'm going to really express to you. Never tell people what to do. Stop telling people what to do, because when you're doing that, you're ingraining your own, you're really speaking, everything that comes from you is your own fears and everything else. I'll never tell anybody what to do anymore, because when I'm telling somebody what to do, I'm stuck in my old imprints of life and my frozen in time representations. Also my viewpoints, opinions, and beliefs, because when you're telling them, it's coming from you. And this is something I really understand now. When you read something in a book, that's not only their knowledge, that's their limitation, viewpoints, opinions And that's their view of life. Is that yours? And that's why I write my writings unpunctuated and open-ended, to allow people to move forward and expand out of life. So as I open the way for me to play on my fields of prosperity, I open my emotion eyes and far-seeing feelings to witness my life with a brain prowess that wows me onto my fields of dreams. And one thing I will always do is ask open-ended questions that energizes your curiosity to shed and shred your unwanted events, experiences, encounters. Now say that and see how you feel when you say, I shed and shred all unwanted events, experiences, and encounters now in a bright, bold way. And with ease. Everything you do, you want to use with ease. And that's something I've opened up, and I got rid of the words change, heal, create, transformation, acceptance, forgiveness. I call what I call a neuro liberating lingo. And what it does is excite the neural pathways within you, and it never opens up and never activates a subconscious mind representation of that event. It's how do I expand out of this to expand of this? I energize today, enterprise my dreams, experience my now I won with fun outcomes, with an optimistic, unfathomable, trend-setting, ceremonious optimism magically expanding through life. You take all the telling of other people what to do and being told what to do and all the I want to out of your life. You start actually focusing on your dreams and desires. And after you experience a first liberating experience, you experience and observe liberation is easy, because you expand out of yesterday. And that's the thing. We're trying to expand ourselves away from our old self and our subconscious mind frozen in time representations. Everything that goes on in your life you blame the outside for is a subconscious representation with old worn out thinking and knowing and taught revenge thinking, I got to get even thinking. And that's where we stay in the think of the rinky dink within ourselves. Everything that occurs in your life is coming from your subconscious mind. The events happen in the physical world, but once you ingrain them, your brain and everything takes the snapshot. It's a subconscious representation to control your life. And every time you set a boundary or do something to avoid something, you embed your fears deeper. And all fear beliefs and viewpoints are subconscious representations controlling you today. And I took change, heal, create, forgiveness, transformation, acceptance out of my life, because everybody I ever read in a self-help book or personal growth or self-improvement, change is hard. Liberation and expansion is easy, because you're looking in the now for your natural optimistic wisdom to expand. And punctuated writings, when you try to imitate a punctuated writing in our STEP program, you're intimidating your courage and yourself, because you're looking outside yourself for what's going on. Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is about you understanding you encompass unique talent to ballet yourself through life. And also, Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity shows you the way to quiet your subconscious scenery with enterprising neuro liberating lingo. And that liberating lingo is just expand, energize, enterprise, experience, pure liberation, and sovereign expansion. If you take the word self out of your life and use the word sovereign, you'll feel more energetic and courageous in your life. And I want to thank you. I am Robert A. Wilson, Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. My website is mycowboywisdom.com. My email is robert@mycowboywisdom.com. My phone number is 702-755-9410. And may your days be as blessed as you are a bountiful blessing to me in the world. And I want to thank you, and good night.